Study in Latvia, Step-by-Step Guide for International Students. Study without IELTS. Total expenses, scholarships and more useful information. Welcome by Ask Scholars. Today we present blog with a complete guide about Latvia for international students. It covers all important information including scholarships and job opportunities for international students. So we recommend you watch till end, as you do not miss useful information. Latvia has a great education system. Many wonderful programs are offered to the international students. Latvian degrees are globally acknowledged. Universities provide accommodation to international students. Universities provide scholarships to brilliant students. Attractive tuition fees as compared to other European countries. Tuition fees is too low. It is a very cheap country compared to other European countries. Student can have exchange program after the first semester with scholarship in any Schengen state. There are foundation courses of English for those students who do not have IELTS. After passing the foundation course, students can start a bachelor's degree course. Even for master's degree courses, students can apply with English proficiency letter. Let's check all details in this blog. These are points which are discussed in details in this blog. We will cover all these points partially one by one from start to end. You can check in details on blog, as link is under description. Open this blog and read all important information. Latvia is a country of rich history and cultural traditions and a relatively new national state. The number of students attending higher education studies has also steadily increased. What is higher education system in Latvia? There are 58 higher education institutions, where you can get degrees from bachelor's, master's and PhD. The Latvian higher education system differs between academic and professional degree programs. The academic programs tend to be more theoretically oriented. The professional courses train for concrete occupations. Read all important information here about higher education system of Latvia. What are deadlines and intakes for international students in Latvia? The academic year is divided into 2 semesters, which are autumn semester and spring semester. Here we have presented general deadlines in Latvian universities for both semesters. You can get idea about application period and act accordingly. Always check particular university website for admissions deadlines. Each university has its own deadlines, so you do not miss the chance to be admitted in a university. Here are links for intakes and deadlines of more 5 countries presented here. Visit these links and check the details. What is application process in a Latvian university? The application process is online for Latvian universities. You need to apply separately to each university if you are applying for more than one university. The application fee is €150 to €300 for each application. It varies for each university. With the same application fee, an applicant can apply 2 to 3 courses in the same university. The application fee is non-refundable. University will assess all the documents submitted by you. After that, you will be called for interview. It is based on very basic and ECI questions. If you pass the interview, then university will access again all the documents once again. The assessment process can take up to 4 weeks. After that, you will receive acceptance letter from university. Collect all other documents and submit in the embassy. Pakistani students have to apply residence permit application in Latvian Embassy, Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Here are links for application process for university of different countries. Visit these links and check the details. What are admission requirements for Latvian university? You need 12 years education for admissions in bachelor's degree programs in Latvian university. You need 16 years education for admissions in master's degree programs in Latvian university. As you can see, percentage requirement is low for admission to Latvian university. Study gap is acceptable in Latvia. Study visa ratio is quite high in Latvia for international students. You need a very low bank statement. What are documents required to submit in university and embassy? These are general documents you need to submit to get admission to a university and an embassy. There can be additional documents for your application process. We recommend always double check the university website to get information. Can you study in Latvia without IELTS? Many students ask a common question: can I study in Latvia without IELTS? The answer for it is yes, you can study in Latvia without IELTS. You don't have an IELTS score? Still, You want to register for course in any Latvian university. The application process is the same as mentioned earlier. An applicant who has completed bachelor's degree with English as medium of instruction and wants to apply for master's degree course can only attach a letter with explanation that he can understand, write and read English. An applicant who wants to apply for bachelor's and he has not done IELTS, he can apply for the foundation course of English. The course length varies for each applicant depending upon the knowledge of the English language. Course duration can be 6 months to 1 year on average when you are applying for a foundation course. You have to mention the bachelor's degree course in the same university. You will study specified bachelor's degree course after completing the foundation course. Here we have mentioned few universities where you can apply for studies without IELTS. What are total expenses in Latvia? We will see both tuition fee and living cost one by one. At first, tuition fee for international students. Tuition fees in Latvia for international students is quite affordable as compared to other EU countries. While the tuition fee varies for each university and program, the average tuition fee in Latvia for undergraduate programs is between €3,000 to €5,000 per year. The tuition fee for master's degree programs ranges up to €3,700 per year for international students. As you can see, this is the average tuition fee in different fields of studies in Latvia. Check more links about total expenses for study purpose in these countries. Link is under description. Now move on cost of living in Latvia. When we come towards living cost comparison, average monthly living expenses in Latvia are estimated to be between €450 and €700 depending on the type of accommodation. These amounts should be enough to cover food, accommodation, transportation and other expenses. You need around €6,000 bank statement for 1 year living expenses. The bank statement can be in your account. Only your parents can sponsor you for study purposes. So what is the total cost of a Latvian student visa? It can be different for students from different countries. You can add an average €3,000 tuition fee for a year and €500 living cost per month. Total cost becomes €3,600 in a year including one tuition fee and living cost. If Latvian Embassy is in your country, then total cost revolves around €3,600. It can be approximately €4,200 to €4,500 including ticket charges and other necessary charges. In case there is no Latvian Embassy in your country, for example, in Pakistan, there is no Latvian Embassy. Students need to travel Uzbekistan's city Tashkent for interview in Latvian Embassy. Students need to visit an embassy in Tashkent at least 2 times. There are charges for invitation letter from any tourist company. Hotels bookings charges are extra an applicant needs to bear during an interview in a Latvian embassy. Minimum charges for invitation letter of a month with a single entry from tourist company are €50. Air tickets charges are €1,000. Hotels bookings charges vary from €100 to €300 for 3 days. So for a Pakistani student's total cost of Latvian student visa can be around €6,000 to €6,500. It is approximate cost. It can be less or more than that. What are scholarships in Latvia for international students? Many higher education institutions of Latvia offer several scholarships for international students. The university scholarships cover tuition fee normally. The scholarships can be applied to pursue your undergraduate, master and PhD degree in Latvia. There are some fully funded and some partially funded scholarships. The different university has a different scholarship criteria. Check here more scholarship links. Link is under description. Government financial assistance is €500 per month for bachelor's and master's degree students, while PhD students receive €670 per month. Scholarships applications are open from the 1st of February to the 1st of April each year for international students. What are job opportunities in Latvia for international students? International students are allowed to work part-time jobs anywhere in Latvia for 20 hours per week. There are many jobs for students through which they can fulfill daily expenses. Check here details about it. Lastly, we have presented state higher education institutions for international students. Link is under description. Open this link and read useful information about Latvia. Share this video with your friends and follow our blog and YouTube channel. You can email us or can write your questions in comments box section. We will approach you with answer. That's all for today. You are a student and wants to get useful information, then subscribe this channel so you do not miss new videos about scholarships, universities and countries. Thanks for staying with us.